We're live, we're live. How we doing, guys? How we doing? Hope everyone is well on this fine Thursday morning, afternoon, wherever you are. Afternoon for me. Absolutely glorious today here. Sun is out. Sun is shining. Prices can close above 390, 50 minute, I'd say. Good chance of a 150 point rally, yeah? You think so? I'm a bit unsure today. 390. Do you reckon we can get above here on the 15 minute close? You reckon we'll get a decent push up? Yeah, I'm a little bit unsure. I can definitely see us coming down and taking this low here. But then also I'm thinking if we're coming down here, we might want to push down and take what day was this? Tuesday's low, I think. And obviously this is yesterday's low. Yeah, or we might just push up because we've been pushing down all morning. Unsure, to be honest, unsure. I think I'll lean short, to be honest. No, I'll lean long. I'll go long. Go long with maybe an initial sweep. We could just sweep the day's low, but yeah, I don't know. Difficult one today for me. Afternoon, Sam. Afternoon, Lewis. How you doing, mate? Lewis thinks long today. Oh, you're in nice and early today to get your voting. Sahan, how you doing, mate? Right, let's get the poll up and running. Bias for next hour. Long. Short. No trade. Right, get your votes in. Let me know what you're thinking it's going to do for the next hour, because we need to get a win on this community account, don't we? We've had 3 losses in a row, I believe. Yesterday wasn't a pretty one either. I think it was about 500 down, I think. So yes, the rules are whatever the vote is on the poll, I market order in at 9:29. No stop loss, no take profit, and just leave it for an hour and close it an hour later, basically. So yes, whatever the vote is will be. Leo, how you doing, mate? First time voting long. Bloody hell, I'm about to regret. I think it's been long every day this week, I think, and we've done nothing but go short, really. I mean, yesterday was, I suppose, a long day, but just goes to show the importance of calling it right for the next hour, innit? Rather than for the day, because for the day it was a long day, but the next hour was short, wasn't it? So Lewis said I've said long every day, double the stakes every hour we take. Is that a good way to trade, is it, Lewis? Every loss we take, we just double the risk. I don't hate it, to be fair. It's not a bad idea. Alright, how are we looking so far? 100% long at the minute. Okay, I'm going short then today. I've said long every day, even the day I missed I would say long. Bit of fun, eh? Yeah, 100%, mate, 100%. To be fair, doubling the risk every time we take a loss might be the only way to claw back the losses that we've taken. What we down? What we down? So we're down 700, didn't we? Which is not actually too bad, really. Not too bad. Right, news. There is some news on the hour IV PMI, so this is Canadian news. Normally I wouldn't be that fussed about this, but with the sort of Canadian tariffs, I'm going to try and avoid it, I think. Just setting an alarm up quickly just to make sure I don't not in a trade as it's going off, so it's 2:25, 2:55 I need. So yeah, it's my alarm set, it gives me a 5 minutes heads up. But I just had to quickly Google this, and it's basically the purchasing managers results. Anything over 50 is basically bullish, anything under 50 is negative. And yeah, just with the tariffs at the minute, I'm going to try and stay clear of it just in case it has any impact. It probably won't, but it's only orange folder on Forex Factory, but it is red folder on Trading Economics. So yeah, just to play it safe. I don't go any fails when it fails. Other than that, it's a great strategy. Right, getting a coffee, see you in 5. See you in a minute, mate. Yeah, so my bias is long as well for the session. We could definitely come down and sweep, or expect us to come down and sweep at least this level here. But yeah, we could push further down, but yeah, it's a difficult one for me to call today. Tenacious, afternoon, how you doing? I'm going to try and drink my tea today before it gets cold. Be a good idea, wouldn't it? How can it sell it so much? I feel like people know something. Yeah, potentially. We had quite a day yesterday, didn't we? So it could just be a retracement of that. And also, I mean, on the daily, we said about it a few days ago, didn't we? That this could be an area that we literally just chop around for maybe at least the rest of this week, but maybe even next week as well. Just because we've taken some clear levels of liquidity, we could stick around here for a week or so before we hopefully make the move back up towards all-time highs. That's my long-term target, at least. Got my live account yesterday, so I'm good to go. Oh, nice. There's a daily loss limit on it, though. Okay. Of what? Is that something you set up, or is that something that was put in place by Topstep? Obviously, I've never had a live account, so I've no idea how they work at all. Right, we've got 1 minute until I'm closing this poll, and whatever the results are is the direction we trade in today on the community account. I'll be market ordering in at 9:29. No take profit, no stop loss, and just leaving it for an hour. The bread, how you doing, mate? How you doing? All right, 30 seconds. So automatic by Topstep until you have 5 positive days. Okay, and make 10k. I didn't know they did this until after. Yeah, I didn't know. It's a daily loss limit. So what is that? Is that a 1k loss limit? Is it on a 50k account? I suppose maybe it depends on how much you bring over, doesn't it? Right. We're going long on the community account. Let's switch over. Right, we're on the community account. Mark order. 1 micro contract. Buy. We're in. We're in. I've got my fingers crossed for you boys today. We've got to get it right today. The deciding moment. The amount you bring over has no bearing on it. Okay. 1k and 50k, 2k and 100k. Okay. What happens if you break that? Is it just you're blocked out for the day, or is that like you failed the account sort of thing? Are you taking the bracket orders off? Yes, I am. Thank you for reminding me. I'm a nightmare for it. Nightmare for it. Good call. Good call, Hugh. Right, we push down initiative. We're open. We're open. I think 2 or 3 times now I've left them on and yeah, been stopped out early. Not that that's been bad. I think it would be a lot more in the negative if I hadn't have done, but it's never happened with a winner yet. Mind you, his pre-market was a short of the 200 EMA. Okay. No, just a soft close for the day. Very annoying. Yeah. I mean, I suppose it depends on what sort of trader you are, don't it? But I mean, for me, I wouldn't want to be down a grand in a day on day one. But I suppose, obviously, if you're bringing over 20 grand, then a grand isn't a lot, is it? I suppose. Yeah, I suppose it depends on your trading strategy. We're looking quite heavy at the minute. The marker is close to 10 points. Nice. Move 90 points. 95 points from entry. Oh well. Oh well. Yeah, it's decent move so far. Decent move so far. Okay, man, let's go. Let's go, mate. Let's go. Feel good about today. And 12 mins. If I need 375 to pass. Okay. So that'd have been way more than you needed, wouldn't it? Yeah, I mean, a good move today. I had a decent trade on the challenge account this morning. If you're not in the Discord, you wouldn't have seen it, but initially took 2 losses trying to take the long off this level here. My first trade, it was literally, I think I entered 2 minutes before the London session started, got stopped out, and I thought, we sort of come back above, and I thought, right, I'll go back in for a limit order. So I reckon I've just been stopped out because of London Open, sort of a surge in volume, do you know what I mean? So I tried again, and got stopped out again, so I was down about 450, I think. I then went in for a short of the retest of the level. We obviously broke below it, got a nice, decent, strong close away from it, and yeah, entered on the retest. And took a 9.3 to 1 in the end. I was targeting this level down here, which I would have eventually got. Which would have been, I think, a 12 to 1, but I had to take it off early because of the consistency rule. Even with my losses that I took, I'm 1,500 up for the day, so any more than that, I'd be above that 50% when I, so had to close it early. But yes, it's definitely brought me out of the drawdown. Accounts are now sitting at 50,750, so hopefully, maybe next week we can get that passed. That'd be nice. I won't speak too soon, but yes, it was a nice trade, but it's been difficult. It's now sitting on my hands. I can't do anything else on this account today, which is never a problem I've had before. How'd you get on yesterday? Win? No trade yesterday for me. No trade. And it was literally, I think, I said in the stream, I was waiting until around 11 AM, 11 AM when and I said, as soon as I end the stream, we'll get a setup, and we did. And it would have been a winner, I think. But I don't love to trade after 11 AM anyway, so it's not one that I would have enjoyed taking if I had taken it. Taking 10 points at a time now. So close. Okay, did we go long or short in the community account? We went long, mate. We went long. It's down 60 at the minute. just trying to work out if I want to short this. Obviously, all my we're all set up to short it. We're below the EMA on the 15-minute. Let's see if we get a pullback. We'll be around that sort of retest area of the lows. We haven't taken my target yet, so could be a possibility. Even though I'm feeling like it's going to be long for the day, I just got to play by the rules, and I'll take a short retest and value low. Okay. Where is value low today? Oh yeah, back up here. So yeah, around that EMA. Not quite, but... Right, what time is it? So something that would be nice if someone can confirm for me. On Sunday, I think the clock's changed in the US. Any US people, if you can confirm, that'd be good. And yeah, because of that, we don't change our clocks in the UK until, I think, about 3 weeks' time. So I think, I always get this wrong, but I think for 3 weeks, the stream will be at 1:20 UK time, because New York Open will be at 1:30 UK time in the afternoon. I'm pretty sure. And yeah, I think it's for about 3 weeks. Yeah, that's right. Okay, cool. I thought that was the case, but with the clocks changing, I always get it wrong. You know how you sort of think, right, the clocks are changing, right, does that mean I get an hour more sleep or an hour less sleep? It's sort of how you work it out, isn't it? Every time I get it wrong. Just can't ever wrap my head around it. Baby food, yo, how you doing? And then just I'm gonna wait for a break of initial 3 minute. Okay. Look at the 3 minute quick. Yeah, Sunday they run forward now. Yeah, okay. Makes messes me up every year. Oh, 100%, mate. Me too. The only thing I care about is if I get more sleep or not. And I don't know even what it would be. I think it's less sleep in it this time. Right, am I wanting to short this? Well, we didn't get that stab, so it wouldn't be off this candle. What we're going to be looking at. 30 points at the minute. Free contracts. I'm waiting until this candle closes. No, we didn't respect it, so no trade. No trade. I'll leave it up just for shits and giggles, but I'd like to see it respect it, and we didn't. Bum, bum, bum. It opens early. I think for me it opens early. Yes, for us it does. I don't know what it would be for you though, Leo, being in Brazil. It would still, yeah, it'd be opening earlier for you, yeah. Yes, it should be just an hour earlier for you, Leo, I think. But don't quote me on that. What I want to do, or what I tend to do, is come on Monday morning and see what the crack is for London on the charts, you know what I mean? 3 AM New York time is normally 8 AM here. So on Monday it should be 7 a.m. Should be 3 a.m. in New York. I don't know. It screws my head every time. Spring forward and fall backwards. Okay, yes. Yeah, I think my missus said that. That's how I remember. Yes, I think that's how she remembers as well. That's a good way to do it. Still trading in a small range, so no breakout. Either side, yes. Yeah, it didn't fill me with confidence that that close to go short just yet. Let's get it marked out. Get rid of this now. I find it helps me massively to avoid the range, but to mark it out. It's easy to forget that we're in a range sometimes. If I mark it out, it sort of helps me remember, and means I'll wait. Here it's opening 11:30 a.m. That sucks. Very close to lunchtime. Okay, and it would normally be 12:30 for you, would it? Yeah, so I thought I'd one, clarify for myself, and two, just remind everyone else, because when I saw it on the calendar, I have my calendar set up for US holidays and stuff as well. And I thought it was our clock's going back. And I messaged my wife and said, oh, I think our clock's going back. She said, no, ours isn't going back until, I think, the end of this month, I think. End of March. Oh, so it normally opens at 11:30, but it will open at 10:30 now. Okay. So that'd be better for you, will it, then? Leo, in Brazil, do they change the clocks every year? Twice a year sort of thing? Obviously, if they don't, because I don't think all countries do it, do they? And if they don't, that means it'll be 10:30 for you now until the autumn, won't it? Until fall. November time, I think. September time, maybe. Oh, look at that. Yes, we had a bit of a stab through then. Bit of a big candle. We used to change, but the last president passed a law to stop it. Okay. Something in productivity. Okay. Yeah, I knew not all countries did it. It's a bit of a silly thing to do, really. Like here at the minute, it's just started to get light. Around sort of 6:30 a.m. But then obviously the clocks will then change. And they will go forward an hour. So again, it will be darker for a bit, I think. I don't know, I feel like I'm trying to do bloody quantum physics when I'm trying to work out the clock changes. Not as well making things a thing for the sake of it, yes, 100%. Right. How's the community account doing? Down still at the minute. Right, it'd be good to get in a trade today, because I haven't... What have we done this week? Just one trade so far this week. Which was on Tuesday, so yes, it'd be nice to get in another one. ES is pushing down. ES looks like it's about to take this low. Bread's been in short since 290. Nice. Where's 290? Oh, nice one, man. We're still in a range though, so just play it safe. Yeah, bit of a choppy open. Right, we've got news in 15 minutes. There's anything after that, is there? Natural gas storage, which is fine. Mr. Trump himself is talking later on. That'll be this afternoon then, wouldn't it, I imagine? Any crypto fans, Trump is there's a crypto conference or something at the White House on Friday, isn't there? Tomorrow. Hopefully some form of announcement on the reserve. So that could be bullish news for crypto. Fingers crossed. Man, just hitting the reverse button on the top and bottom of this range, you'd be up like 1k. Oh yeah, people do that, don't they? I've seen people trade like that before with no sort of stop loss, and they literally just tap reverse, in and out, in and out. Wow, I suppose just constantly in, but I'd like to have a go of it, maybe one down the practice account, because I think it'd be a bit of a laugh. Maybe just sort of try and do it for like an hour solid and see how you end up after an hour. Maybe I'll do a video for it one day. Seems to be settling until news. Yes, probably. ES never took that low. No, not yet. It's not news that I would normally be that concerned about, but it's only just because it's Canada and it's about purchasing, and with these tariffs you never know, it might cause a bit of upset, or yeah, I don't know. It's about playing it safe, isn't it? Bit of a board open though so far. What sort of range are we in? It's 90 points in it. Yeah, 91 point range. So yeah, I'm not looking to do anything until we get out of this little box we're in and make a decision. Absolutely buzzing about this trade I had earlier on the challenge account. I think that's probably actually my biggest winning trade. I don't think it's the biggest in points or RR. I think I've had like an 11 to 1 before. But it was a £2 trade, £2 profit trade, which I don't think I've ever done that before. Which is yeah, it was mad. Little milestone hit. Yeah, it's just typical on the community account. We've gone along at the top of this range, haven't we? So basically in constant drawdown at the minute. What challenge is that for? Tradeify? No, take profit trader. Take profit. See, I was in quite a bit of drawdown, but now I've sort of, I think I've stumbled upon something quite good. Seems to be working out quite well. Yes, I'm actually now in profit rather than drawdown. And yeah, fingers crossed I can maybe get this past next week if I keep this up. Yeah, $200 risk and yeah, $2 profit. So nice. Right, we're testing the top end of this range at the minute. We have got 9 minutes until news though. Shorts out for a small loss. Ah, unlucky, mate. Small loss is good though. Better than a big loss, isn't it? I think if you can get like a good entry, so say you sort of short up here, knowing it's at the top of the sort of range, minimum risk, but with the potential of it sort of breaking out from this range to the downside, it's not the worst trade. I think it's quite good, good little setup, good little risk to reward, worth the risk, I think. And yeah, as soon as you sort of move away, move to break even, or at least close up your stop loss a little bit, it's definitely worth a punt. I'm on payroll tomorrow, so I'm not trying to ask for much at all. Yes. Yeah, I forgot about that. Just been range day, yes, possibly. Possibly, it's looking like that. That's what I was a bit unsure about when I'm going. If I was looking for longs, I wasn't looking for a great day. Possibly just sort of a comeback into the London session, but I like the idea of the London session being taken and high day being taken. But I can't see it going much further than that, to be honest. I'm surprised, to be honest, that we've come this close to the short target and not taken it. So maybe we're not done down here just yet, but they don't always get taken. Harry's green on the day. Nice, so much better at trading ranges these days. Are you trading the point of control strategy in your take profit trade at a val? Yes, sort of. I look at previous day point of controls now only, and that's it. I don't look at value area lows or value area highs, and nothing of the current day. Only previous day ones. And I've just started looking at pivot points. So if you go on indicators, pivot point standard, and that seems to work out quite well on the Nasdaq. And I find it tends to, if we respect one or break one, we tend to run to the next pivot point. So I was trying to go long here. Obviously that failed, so I ended up going short. No, sorry, up here, sorry. Trying to go long here, and obviously we broke down below, so I took a short off the retest of it. And yeah, took it all the way down to the next one. If I was on the wrong side of the VWAP, I would take profit out of it. If I was looking for a long, I was aiming for take profit at the VWAP. Yeah, so I did want to take a short off previous day point of control up here, but we didn't get up there, so. But yeah, the previous day point of control I think works quite well on Nasdaq, gold, and oil isn't too bad. ES is alright, but I'd rather not take it if I can. But the pivot ones, I've only been trying it on the Nasdaq. I haven't tried it on anything else really. It seems to work out right in gold, but I haven't looked enough yet. But yeah, on the previous day point of control, I literally just do a little 2-to-1. On the pivots, I look for sort of the bigger moves. So yeah, we have just come up and just tapped that pivot there, haven't we? So could be more downside or. Alright, that's a 5-minute news warning. Equal highs and lows ahead of non-farm payroll, yes. I'll use that for gold in London session. Hadn't thought to use it on NQ. What, the pivots or the point of control? Yeah, the gold's the only one that I've sort of noticed the pivots seem to work quite well on. Oil I don't think is so great, and ES isn't great either. But yeah, previous day point and control is really good, but I find literally just a little quick 2-to-1 off the previous day point and control is all you need really. I wouldn't sort of try and ask for much more off of it. And yeah, normally you get a response from it. And I normally try and do first touch of it. Just limit order him. Friday point and control, yes. Yeah, it seems to work quite well in gold. Gold and Nasdaq are my favourite for it. Yeah, the only thing with them is you don't get too many setups in a day, do you? Sometimes none. Yeah, that works quite nicely, I think. Did actually want to keep an eye on gold today. Been eyeing up this level up here for days. Previous week point and control and a previous day as well. But you haven't actually got up there yet. Yeah, the pivot points seem to work fairly well on gold. See, tapped it here, moved up to a VWAP, come back down, broke below it. Obviously, had a retest and then moved all the way down to the next one. But yeah, I haven't been doing the pivots for too long, so don't know if it works long term or not. I did do a bit of back testing for about 3 weeks of last year, and that was sort of quite good results. I think it was only about a 50% win rate, but the sort of you can average RR, I think it was like 3.5 or something like that. Looks short where the player just stop loss too small, yeah. Yeah, potentially, mate. We're still within that range, aren't we? I was just thinking about, oh, should I be taking a short? I don't want to play in this range. So we're getting a little setup here. I'll set it up as if I'm going to take it. Do a little hypothetical. The only reason I do quite like it is we've just had a nice retest of this pivot point, haven't we? But so yeah, this would be the setup. Looks like we're respecting it. So I'll have a stop order on the break of this 1 minute candle. But yeah, I don't want to take it just because we're still in this range, so. Yeah, I short gold in London, in and out nice and quick. Made some decent money. Oh, good, made some decent money. Can't always trade London, but when I have the spare time, I enjoy it. Yes, I do quite like London, especially for like the point and control plays and stuff. I don't find them quite as good on like the New York session. Probably just because it's a bit more volatile, isn't it? I like pivots. I really use them to gauge exits and while trading momentum. Okay. Well, that would be me in for a short if I was taking this. Yes, I think they are good, and yes, I think they're good for targets as well. Like I said, if as long as you're on the right side of VWAP, it tends to move to the next pivot point, which is why you sort of can catch some quite big moves off of it. Inspired Minds, hi, how you doing, mate? You took any trades? How has it been? No trades yet on the funded. We're in a trade on the community account. We're in for a long. Not looking great at the minute. Oh, look at this. See, that'd be me stopped out. So yes, I'm very glad I didn't take that. Oh, also, it's news as well, isn't it? So yeah, definitely wouldn't have taken it. News has just dropped. Sorry for the late warning. Wasn't too bad anyway. Yeah, I've taken Inspired Minds, taken one trade this week so far. A trade on Tuesday, which was a winner. So I'm in the green at the minute. Being in the range might help your trade, to be honest. You can beat your stop at the high of the range, and take profit at the bottom. Yeah. I mean, it was well, with that news candle a few minutes ago, I would like to have thought I wouldn't have taken it, but I've forgotten about it, to be honest, even with the 5-minute alarm that I had set. My trade is short from 84. Hopefully it pulls back down for you, mate. Valet, you're going to pick up the little one. Okay, no worries. See you later, friend. If not, I'll see you tomorrow, mate. Stop, that's why you don't range trade. Forgot about the 98. Yes, I forgot about it as well. Even though I set an alarm 5 minutes before, I still forgot. Because I got chatting. And yeah, it's better to be out of a range anyway, if you can. When the market is sideways like this, your strategy doesn't make sense to be used. No. Definitely not. The only thing about the ranges and stuff, it's a lot of time on a big trending day, the entry is at the top of the move, which is within like a little range. That's why I always started to when I first started doing it, I started only entering if we was in like a trend. But then I started entering a bit earlier, like if we was in a range, and that I had success with that. I wouldn't know like statistics and stuff, but it's one of them things. Sometimes you call it, sometimes you didn't. But especially now I'm taking one-to-ones, I'm better off taking the more sure things, the ones that I'm sort of more confident about. And if we're in the range, I'm not as confident. So if I was having a runner play out, then being at the top of the move isn't a bad thing, but. Right, what did this news bring? 55.3, so that is bullish apparently. More than expected, and a lot more than previous as well, so. And yeah, that was the that comes from the purchasing managers of in Canada, so maybe yeah, it's a positive sign that tariffs aren't having too much of an effect at the minute, maybe. I don't know. Goes a little bit over my head, the that sort of stuff, PMIs and that. Good luck. Last month being a bad month. Let's hope this month is good. Yes. Yes, fingers crossed. January was awful. Feb wasn't too bad. It was break even, but my stats weren't too bad. And yes, fingers crossed. March is the month we turn it around. Lewis is scalping away, 266 up, happy days. Try and get it done today so I can enjoy golf tomorrow. Yeah, you'll be able to relax a lot more, won't you, if you've done it. How far away have you? You did say, I've forgotten. Let me scroll up. 375 to pass. Just about 100 off them. Nice. No, I think you'll do that today, mate. And my tea's freezing at this point. I think I'm going to watch it and turn into a tiger. I'm standing from the tee and hoofing it. That's all you got to do, mate. Just swing it as hard as you can. In the right direction, hopefully. Alright, I've had a bit of a push up from that news. I want to see this 15-minute candle close above the EMA before I'm looking to go long. But yeah, hopefully we push up nice and strong. So we can look at getting into a trade in 10 minutes. Just testing VWAP now. Literally, to be fair, I'm pretty good at most sports, and golf is one I'm good at for the start, but definitely needs some lessons. Yeah, golf's a weird one. Whenever I've done golf, it's one of them things that it's more about technique in it rather than just absolutely smashing it as hard as you can. It's one of them. Whenever I try to hit it as hard as I can, I end up missing the ball. It's the same like if you're trying to throw something. If you absolutely launch it as hard as you can, it just goes completely the wrong direction that you were sort of aiming for. But if you sort of go hard but not as hard as you possibly can, you get a bit more on target. I think golf's similar. You've got to swing it nice and smoothly and not absolutely try and pelt it. You'll have a better result from it. Not that I play, but how's it going? It's going alright, Clay. Nothing at the minute. Hopefully looking to go long at some point. Just want to wait until this 15-minute candle closes. Had a nice win on the challenge account. And yeah, I'm 1,500 up on the challenge account today, so that was from a 2k win, as I was down from 2 losses prior to that. So we're looking strong at the minute, aren't we? So fingers crossed we stay that way. My trades is on from 86. Okay, nice. Now it's up to daily demand, looking bullish today. Yes, we were all going in with the bullish mindset. The community account is up. Nice. Happy days. Yes, hopefully we can capture a nice move off that today. Yeah, we're looking strong. I just wanted to continue looking strong for the next 5 minutes because I want to get above that EMA on the 15-minute, and then I can look for a setup. Yeah, I can hit a 5-iron about 230 pretty regularly, which is about as far as his drive. Okay, just fortunate I can hit it straight. Yeah, I'm a struggle to hit the ball in the first place kind of person. And then when I do, it just goes left or right, not forwards. Or absolutely smash it into the ground and hurt my wrists. The club, I mean. Target, take profit 1, 443. Oh, we almost got it, didn't we? I think we're only probably only a slight pullback though. It's a perfect setup, just then bounced off the 5-minute pivot zone. A 3-minute 200 EM. Oh mate, because you're talking about golf. I found out to have different charts on Topstep X. Okay, I'm glad you got there in the end. Was it a simple fix? Well, so I don't know if it's something that I had already, it was already set up, or something I actually did. But yeah, it works for me, but I don't know how I got that to work. Right, 3.5 minutes until this candle closes. It's gone down the wrong hole again. Savvy Taco, good morning, how you doing? How are you doing? Yeah, stopped at 357. Unlucky, Ma. Unlucky, mate. To be fair, you'd have still been up, wouldn't you? Where was your entry? 86. Oh no. Like I've been stubborn. You have to press link in the settings and then unlink the second. Oh, okay. Unlink the second chart. That makes sense. Well, it doesn't, but I'm glad you got there in the end. I think it's imperative that you can look at more than one chart at a time. Too much bullishness for me to consider sales of the bias. It hit lows and did not close, so wants to retrace higher and try again. Yes, I think we were all long. We're in long on the community account. I was getting a bit concerned when we sort of come back and we were sort of in a bit of a range, but that news candle seems to have turned it around, done it? So yeah, so I think we're my long target is at high of day basically. I don't think we'll have a massive day, but so yeah, that might be a bit of a push, but I think we'll get there. Oh, not stopped yet. Sorry, mate. 357 stocks. I'm not looking at the price. Oh, okay. Yeah, you might be right there. You might be right there. About 429 and then key with a close at 11 AM. Let's start looking for longs. Okay. Nice few up bounce on both there. Need to hold. Also, I'm good. I remember my name. I know there will be lots of people, but yeah. Savvy Taco, yes. That's an easier name to remember, to be honest. And it's one that I can pronounce. A lot of time people have names that I can't pronounce. And I just sort of say, hello, and without actually saying the name. And there's nothing wrong with their name. It's more of my lack of speaking skills is the issue. Right, 15 seconds until this candle closes on the 15-minute. And we're looking good at the minute. Right, yes, yeah, so I can look for longs. Happy days. So what I want to see is a nice pullback to the 21 EMA on the 1 minute, and we can look straight off that. You struggled to mod? Yes, probably, mate. And as well, my memory isn't great. And then obviously people have will have one name in the chat, and then we'll have a different name in Discord. So I've got to remember 2 names per person at the minute, which is not great. But I'm getting there. The thing is, the more you speak to me, and the more sort of you chat, the more likely I'm going to remember it, basically. But I always do my best to remember everyone's name and what's going on and stuff like that. Try to remember what people share, but I get things mixed up with someone might say, "I passed my challenge account yesterday," then I'll come back and ask how they're funded to go in the next week, and it'll be the wrong person. Need some likes on the stream too. Yes, 9 likes. It's not too bad, to be fair. It's better than a couple that it normally is. But yeah, no, like the stream, guys. That'll help me out. Get some more people in here as well, hopefully. We don't sort of tend to push past 30, really, do we, at the minute? But that's fine, to be honest. I think if there was much more chat going on in the streams, I think I'd struggle to keep up. I'd have to start missing some people's comments to keep up with it. That's one thing I'm actually surprised about, to be honest, considering there's only normally about max sort of 30 people in here. The chat is always quite active, which is nice. So that really helps me out with the stream as well. Yeah, everyone's quite chatty, which is good. Which I appreciate. 429 alert hit, probably gonna be a waiting game all morning for me, but I trade an afternoon session until 4 PM. Okay. I used to trade the afternoon session, but it's too late in the day for me. The market closes at 9 PM my time, so, and I'm normally in bed by about 7, 8 o'clock, so. Probably me kind of shut me up. Mate, Lewis, you're an absolute dream for a streamer, to be honest. You've always got something to say, which is good. Ward, how you doing, mate? Good to see ya. Take profit 1 hit, yes, Ma. Yes. Yes, it's not looking like we're going to get a pullback yet. So I think your stop's definitely going to be safe now. I mean, you're probably thinking about moving to break even anyway, aren't you? So. Hey yo, Morgan. How you doing, mate? All good, bro. Cheers. No worries, mate. I'm glad you're alright. Any more trades, Ward, doing that strategy you sent over to me? You've got in a few this morning, didn't you, I think? I speak a lot of waffle, let's be honest. We all like waffles, Lewis, don't worry, mate. I haven't had waffles in ages. It's got me hungry, that is. Can't beat some waffles doused in ketchup. Yeah, mate, I have quite a few on. To be fair, just refining. Okay, and there's definitely something there. Yes, I think there's definitely something there. I'm still yet to have a look at it on the 5 minute. Do you have pancakes the other night? Shut up, catch up. I'm talking about the like frozen pancakes that you'd like not Not dessert pancakes. Pancakes should have with you, not fucking pancakes. Waffles. Waffles that you'd have with your dinner, not that you'd have for dessert. Waffles that I'd have with dessert would be ice cream or syrup or something, don't worry. Not ketchup. Yeah, pancakes the other night. No, I had pancakes the day after Pancake Day. We had it for breakfast. Mate, I've got some spare brownies if you fancy a box. Yeah, mate, I'll have a box. I feel like everyone else will want a box as well, though. Potato waffles a box. Oh, yes, mate, they're good, aren't they? It's pretty much what I grew up on as a kid. Potato waffles, hash browns, all good. Lewis, cheers, mate. See, I told you what everyone else would be expecting him as well. Martre's gap closed, I didn't even realise there was a gap. I bet you're laughing at your Ma trades. You still in the trade here? Yeah, we've got no sign of a pullback at the minute. It's just a bit frustrating to sit through. Fair, my missus has a bacon company on the side and does wedding cakes and cupcakes. Okay. I'm not really a cake person, you know, which is probably weird for most people. I like cupcakes. I don't mind them. Yeah, I'm just not. Yeah, I don't really rate cakes too much. Something the dress bad in private, don't worry, I went some pants. Oh, that'd be funny. Yeah, please don't. Yeah, mate, I will do. Cheers for that. The missus will love that. Oh, you're still in, my nice one, nice one. Lovely, running $800 profit long. Oh, nice, bread, nice. Everyone's in but me. The community account's going to be in the green, isn't it? 300 up at the minute. My fucking cat's a dick. Lewis, I've got a question for you. Does your cat eat grass or any kind of plant life? Mine's obsessed with it. Mine will eat a cactus. I'm literally sat here watching it eat a cactus on my security camera now. I've got like a little spiky cactus that I put out on the bench outside because now it's a bit sunnier. And yeah, the cat's straight out there eating it. Let's beat me at golf and I'll give you a box. Oh, that'd be a good laugh, wouldn't it? But you know, YouTubers do meetups, don't they? Maybe we should all meet up and have a round of golf or some form of sport, game of football or something. Yeah, hate cake but love cinnamon and brownies. Yeah, brownies are good. Brownies are decent. I'm worth my time. I can beat an egg. Cheesecake is gas. Yes, cheesecake is nice. Red velvet then chocolate, not sponge with chocolate frosting. Yeah, cheesecake is banging. I like all the fruit over it. You know what I mean? All the sauce, all the red crap. I'll rice cake flip you for one though. Flat side you win. Brownie's corners middle. Right, we might be getting a set up in a minute, boys and girls. Nah, my cat thinks he's the king. He eats fresh chicken and salmon better than me. Definitely out for a London meeting, but I can't bear going to London. Too hectic for me. Suppose I'll have to do, won't I? I'll tell you, but I'm not one before you ask. Oh no. Maybe go off. I can't play. I can't play either, K-Man. Right, looks like we're getting a entry set up. Nice, 37 points. No, more than that. 41 points, stop loss. A lot bigger than I normally like it, that's what she said. But it's been quite big for a while now, isn't it? So, we'll go 2. Come on, respect it, respect it. No, no trade. Oh, man. It's annoying. Oh, 2 minutes until we're closing this community account. Trade, innit? But yeah, time's gone quick. 200 up for the minute. I think it has to be mini golf by the sounds of things. Yeah, that'd be a better laugh, wouldn't it? Pub golf, yeah. A few beers, couple of buggies, what could go wrong? I missed my pivot reading because of your message. Cost me an Express funded account. Mate, if you Google cat diet, it's like the perfect diet. My cat used to eat raw, just chicken breast only. Literally just microwave chicken breast. Pain in the ass it was. Broke my microwave as well. I'm eating cat biscuits, he's eating steak and eggs. Fall onto path, the big ones hurt too much. What losses that is, yeah, alright mate. It's funny how we look after things more than ourselves. Oh yeah, 100%. That's what she tells you, Savvy Taco. I'm just wondering, with a name like Savvy Taco, is that a girl's name, is it? I'm talking about your Savvy Taco. My baby nails rice cakes now. I get shouted every time I crack one out. If I shoot guys, I'll message you later, bud. Yeah, nice one, Maud. Nice one. I'll see you later. Alright, we're closing this trade out. 283 up on the community account. Nice one, lads. Nice one. Happy days. Nice. Account balance is looking a bit better. Remember, it was help. Put it back in after it exited. The trade entry, that is. Did you take a trade, brother? No, not yet. Not on the fundeds, mate. I took a trade on the challenge accounts this morning. But I took 3 trades, 2 losses. Right at the start of London session, and then took a nice 9.3 to 1. And I had to cut out early because I hit my about 1,500 on the day. So yeah, nothing on the funded yet. Waiting patiently. You ever consider taking a 2-bar pattern? No, I don't, mate. I don't. Those last 2 1-minute bars on the 1 2-minute chart would be pin bar, walk through. Yeah, no, I don't. I'm aware that it definitely doesn't respect the EMA sometimes, and then we continue up. But I always prefer to see it respect on the 1 minute. Sometimes I miss opportunities, but a lot of time I avoid losses because of that. So. Every time I hear that's what she said, I spot an Office fan. Ciao, brother. Sending blessings. Nice one, mate. Nice one. Congrats on the nice win today as well. I'll see you tomorrow if you're around. Alright, getting another setup, possibly. 27 points at the minute. We'll go 30. 3 contracts. Right, we're in play at the minute. Set up a little bit early then, I got nervous. We're in. We're in. Bam, 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 bam. Not feeling good, too much rejection at this level, yes. I'm long here as well, okay. Yeah, not that instant push up that I like to see. I can't see this being the top though. Might just be a bit of a choppy period maybe. But it's all valid setup though, so if it's a loss, it's fine. Done everything right. Your stock can be too little for the swings, yes. Yeah, 100% it can. Just like it is. Not looking good at the minute. Yeah, I think we're out. From experience, if we're in drawdown, it's normally a loss if we sort of go that deep normally. Not always, but normally. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, we're out. So a big fat loss today. Wow, not too big to be fair. 189. Still green overall for the week, I think. Yeah, my stop losses are tight, but they're like that for a reason. I'm just looking for a very quick move, and you watch, we'll fly up to my take profit now. But yeah, I can't see this being the top. I can see it being maybe just a little area of consolidation possibly, but... Right, what's the damage then for the day? 189.72. $569.16 overall for accounts. Let's quickly do the journal now. Boom, boom, boom. 6. Right, enter 10.33 out 10.35. So 30 points, 32.25. Loss. Minus 56916. Yeah, we're still up for the week. Just about 117 up for the week. Little bit frustrating, but it is what it is. We'll close about 429.75 at 11 and then retrace by a high. Okay. 24 minutes, yep. Yeah, I can't see this being the top, so I feel like it's just an unlucky stop out, I think. At least the community account screen for the day, that's nice, isn't it? But there's no big push in a minute, is there? Fair, and that trader thought might struggle because of the resistance at the 5 minute 200 EMA. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know that was not that would have changed my mind. I was still taking it, I think. Bum, 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 bum. Probably the right trade. It's too early, yeah. Yeah, it is that way, doesn't it? So in trouble with the tight stop losses. It's happens a lot, doesn't it? How annoying. It's the thing with going really tight and the entry technique I use and stuff. I'm literally just looking for a quick momentum move, tight stop loss, quick tight take profit. It's more of an edge than anything else. Do you know what I mean? Bit frustrating to sit for a day like that, but oh well. Expected it since 7 AM. Okay. Beautiful 1.5k out for the day. Nice, bread. Nice. All out. Nice one. Is that in a funded or is that a challenge account? Closes over now. It's a retest and leg up. Yeah. It's hard on days like this to not want to enter again if we were to get another setup. But the way I look at it is, I mean, even though we're trending up, we're not really respecting the 21 EMA today, are we? Not the way I like it to, at least. So if I was to try again, there's a good chance I could be stopped out again, do you know what I mean? Took the same trade, put my stop below the failed test. Yeah, nice. Smart decision. Trouble is, I feel like, for me anyway, you could always, oh yeah, you could always pull your stop further and further back. That just means your take profit's got to be further and further forward, isn't it? $250k express funded. Oh, nice. Nice. Lovely day that is. Man, how many ticks did it hit your stop? Yeah, definitely hit my stop. $23 ticks, yeah, 5, nearly 6 points. It's quite a bit, but just a quick wick through. We wanted to enter it first, but then didn't because it went past the first zone, but on the move up you entered with the type stop loss, yeah. Yeah, the way I sort of trade, I like to put my stop at the low of that, the candle that it stabbed the EMA, do you know what I mean? The same candle that I'm entering off of the breakout is where I put my stop loss at. Most of the time it holds, obviously today it didn't. But obviously, if this had respected the EMA, I would have taken this one, and I would have been fine. But obviously, we didn't, so it's not how it went. In a 400 out of 486, nice. That's a nice move, isn't it? Oh, nice one, mate. And it's up to your strategy. That's all that matters. Yeah, that's it, mate. That's it. There's not always going to win. There's not always a reason because of it either. Like I said, where it's more of an edge than something that has to be respected or has to work. It's just an edge. More times it works out than it doesn't. That's all an edge, isn't it? And today was one of them days it didn't work out. Wasn't at the same zone, but I used to stop below the VWAP because I saw the swings were big and that type of stop loss. Yeah, smart decision, mate. Smart decision. I bet it was exactly at the 200-day EMA, was it? With your entry, it was literally perfect. ES was creating, SMT constantly was going to pop any second. Yeah, well, that's what I like with my. Normally with these entries, I'm normally out within 2-3 minutes at the most. It's sort of like I enter on the momentum at the breakout of that candle. It's almost like the wick through is almost like the most we're going to pull back. And then, yeah, as soon as we break out that candle, it's just up from there normally. But yeah, we get a nice strong push through. And yeah, normally it's hit take profit within 2 minutes, 3 minutes at the most. That's why if we do go into drawdown, I'm a bit like, yeah, seems unlikely now because it's that momentum that we play off. That I play it off normally. Which is why I can sort of deal with a type stop loss. So it normally sort of blasts through and straight to take profit. Starting to use that a lot recently. Very handy. Okay. What, the 200 EMA? Yeah, it's not one that I've looked at. I should really have more EMAs on there, but I think it will only just sort me out with entries, and I'll end up missing maybe some. I don't know. Maybe I should add it on and have a look. Right, I got bounds. Have a good rest of your day, y'all. See you later, okay, man, mate. Nice to see ya. There he's on the small cap. It's more of a area of interest. Okay. Those 50 minutes are crucial. Yeah, I think we were sort of at the midpoint of the day now, aren't we? I reckon we go up and take higher day. At some point in the day, at least. If we get another setup, I'll set it up like a hypothetical one. Just to see. Probably just to annoy me. Because it'll be a winner. Took a few shorts from it. I'll ignore it if it's chop okay. I thought of adding another trade to your funded trades, like a different strategy or something. Yes, man, I am trying to work on other stuff. I'm sort of doing it on a challenge account at the minute. I was had a nice 9-to-1 play earlier. 2 losses and 1 winner. But for the day, I'm 1,500 up on this account. So if this keeps working well and I pass this, then I might incorporate it into the other fundeds. Yeah, I want to wait until I at least pass this this challenge first, because obviously if I can't pass the challenge, then I'm not wanting to bring it into the funded accounts. Yeah, it's definitely something I'm wanting to do, is add something else up my sleeve, because I'm a bit of a one-trick pony at the minute. Do you know what I mean? This is the only thing I have going for me, and yeah, I want something else to add. So yes, I'm working in the background on stuff, trying to find something that resonates with me. Do you know what I mean? You know what I'm like? I'm quite mechanical. I like the easy stuff. Volatility will probably shrink. Come to the value low, nicely. Yeah, that looked pretty good. Yes. Yeah, it was a nice trade. And yeah, really, I should have only taken the one loss in the morning, but I think I entered literally 2 minutes before London Open, which is something I wouldn't normally like to do, because obviously you get that sort of burst of volume, don't you? So it looks like we're going to get another setup. So yeah, this is what I'd be looking for. Stop order on this level. If we break out above this 1 minute candle, I'd be in for a long. I feel like it's looking a bit more aggressive now, so this one might play out, to be honest. Wise EMA is one large, one small, otherwise it's info overloaded. Yeah, that's it. I think some people find it beneficial to have loads on there, but I know Brazilian Leo has quite a few on there and he has success with that. Or that being validated for me then. That's exactly why I enter on a stop order, just to try and avoid moves like this, do you know what I mean? It'd be very easy to just put a limit order in on an EMA. But if you enter on a stop, you sort of entering on the breakout of that candle that tapped it. Do you know what I mean? That's why I like the stop orders. No close above at 11. I'm chilling. Definitely showing buyer signs on the higher time frame to the left, but yeah. I don't mind showing you my mechanical strategy if you want at some point. Yeah, nice one, mate. When you back test them, see if it works for you. Yes, mate. If you're up for that, are you in the Discord? Let me send over the link just in case you're not. You can DM it to me, or you can even we've got like a little channel set up on there where people can post their strategies if you wanted to share it with everyone, but some people don't like to do that, do they? So where's this link? There you go, there's a link, mate. Yes, I always appreciate a mechanical strategy, so yes, yeah, send it over and I can have a little play around with it, see if it resonates with me. Someone else said ES is going to buy out where it is right now. Okay. You still backtest your strategy since you have it down? No, not this one anymore. Not the one I do on the funded. I've got like what 8 months of data now or something like that on it, so I don't really feel the need to backtest it anymore. And I struggle with backtesting as well. I'm pretty sure when I was when backtesting, I tend to not do as well. Do you know what I mean? I tend to do better actually trading it live. I think it's just the software that, like FX replay and stuff, is if you're sort of doing 1 minute candles, it's just not very clean, is it? Yeah, I never do amazing on the backtesting, but I definitely like to obviously do it, see if it works, but then I can start doing it on like maybe like a challenge account or a practice account, trading it live. Only have 4 years backtested for my strategy. Yeah, that's you're probably not ordinary though, I wouldn't have said. I don't imagine a lot of people backtest 4 years worth of data. It's a good way to do it though, because obviously conditions change year to year, don't they? So, but I'm fully expecting, or not expecting, but I'm open to the fact that this might change and it might stop working. It's exactly why I'm trying to find other stuff as well. Spend about 2 hours a day backtesting a strat. I backtested for 6 weeks with over 500 trades, bloody hell. Kind of enjoy it. I do, but I'm the same. If I'm backtesting something, I'll literally do it all day for days, you know what I mean? And I get a bit sick of it, a bit fed up of it. But what I think I like to do is go back and just sort of randomly pick different weeks throughout the year. I think you can have a period of a couple of weeks where stuff works out and then it can stop working out, so I sort of like to try and mix up a little bit. Like I might do like 1 week in the end of August, and then I'll do like a week in late January, and sort of just trying to mix it up a little bit. Trouble is I haven't got a lot of time these days to be backtesting so much. So I think this pivot strategy that I'm doing now, I sort of went back over the last couple of weeks and it worked out quite nicely. And then I did about 3 weeks back in August last year, and it was working out nicely then. So I've now just started doing it on the challenge account. No better way to learn it than just doing it live, innit? I did my 800 4-year journal in one weekend. You having a laugh? Bloody hell. It must be a very quick and easy one to do then. What I wish I could do is code. Obviously, if you code, you can just set things up. What's it called? Pine or something like that? That's not wrong one. Strategy tester on here, load your strategy, and especially like my mechanical stuff. I can just whack it in there and blast out 10 years of data in minutes, couldn't you? So, but I can't code, so I don't do that. So he told you these next 15 minutes are crucial, yes. Yeah, we've had a bit of a pullback. I think it's only a pullback though, I reckon. This week's price action is buns compared to 2022 this time of year. Okay, been back testing that year and it's like on easy mode, is it? I think it's because it's Trump, man. We've had some decent moves, but it's just not been clean at all, I don't think, this year. Yeah, I always sample 5 random days in a month over 4 to 6 years. Okay. I'll sample 6 trades a day and compile the data. Yeah, I think that's what I like about the back test more than anything is refining it. Sort of seeing what works. Okay, do I need a slightly larger stop loss or can I make it slightly tighter, or refining your entry technique on it, and that's what it's about. And obviously seeing if it works or not, but yeah, mine is completely mechanical, 1 win or 1 loss per day, and go next day so quick. Okay, it's a good way to do it. That's what I do with the funders at the minute, is just 1 trade a day, win or loss, doesn't matter. 1 trade a day. 1 trade a day keeps the tilt away. But yeah, with this other strategy I'm doing, I'm more happy to take a couple of trades in a day, so. Trump is definitely fucking sharp price action. Yeah, I say literally since early December, it's not been great for me. My P&L's been seeing the effects of that. Do you know what I mean? I was having like 2-3k up every month, and as soon as we got to September, I think I was about 500 up for that month. January was a lost month. February wasn't great either. It was better in February, but still not great. I feel like it's improving, but just not fast enough. How you doing, mate? You're out of drawdown. I'm not in drawdown. Wow, what, for the year you mean? No. For the year I'm still in drawdown. I'm 871 in drawdown after today's loss. But we're still early in the month. And I did a post about it on YouTube in the community tab. If I'd been doing what I'm doing now with the full take profit of 1-to-1 and scaling up, February would have been a $1,200 green month for me. But because I only made the changes halfway through the month, it was a break-even month. So March should be better, basically, what I'm getting at. Which 2 minutes to determine if buy positions or sell positions. That's the thing, you can't really backtest the Trump tariff market, kind of new territory, and yes. Yeah, because I mean, even I wasn't around when he was wasn't trading when he was in last, but I don't think it was he was that heavy on the tariffs, was he, last time? I think he threatened him a few times, didn't he? But nothing actually went ahead, really, I don't think, other than China. So yeah, it's difficult to predict. Just one of them, innit? Is that bro? Here we go. Yeah, so we'll get there, mate. We'll get there in the end. Just playing it nice and slow. And yeah, my data for Feb was good. 6% win rate in Feb. But yeah, now I'm doing full 1-to-1. and I've scaled up my risk to 200 per trade. Yeah, I would have been 1200 up in Feb if I've been doing that all month. And like we have to take profits, cut losses, and trail stop. Green is clean. Yeah, it's definitely difficult. Plays exactly 49.75 on the hour. What are the odds? Oh, mate. Right, I think I'm going to call it a day there. We're going to have some dinner. Lasagna tonight, boys. Long time, that's key over these 4 years. Yes, I think you're right, mate. How many years have you been trading? Just come across your channel. I started trading in May 2023. So coming on 2 years, nearly. Nearly 2 years. And we're not doing too bad, to be honest. It took me just under a year to pass my my prop firm challenge and get some funded accounts. And I've had them funded accounts ever since. I've had these funded accounts since April 2024. And yeah, slowly built them up to around sort of 3k each in balance because I've got 3 of them. And yeah, struggling around the sort of 3k mark at the minute. Literally since Trump's come about. It's been a bit harder for me. But I think that will change soon enough. I think it will get better. Now they don't even know what to do. I need a 0.25 difference. Probably better to give it a miss then, mate, if you're not sure. Have a good day. Yes, I will do, Taco. Will do. Yes, I'll leave it there, guys. Normal time tomorrow. And it is non-farm payroll tomorrow, so yeah, be wary of that. That'll be at 1:30, yeah. 8:30, that is. New York time. Yeah, take it easy if you're still trading. Send you a message in Discord. Oh, nice one, bro. Cheers, mate. Appreciate that. Catch you Monday. So, oh, yes, you're not in tomorrow, Lewis. You're golfing. Yeah, see you Monday. See you earlier as well. So, yes, next week it'll be, the stream will be earlier. Oh. Right, see you later, boys and girls. Cheers for stopping by.